There comes a time in our lives when you have to sit down and find a way to permanently put on record the totality of your ups and downs in life. This is because life itself is a journey that takes with it all kinds of occurrences, events in terms of various forms of joys, successes, happiness, and sadly some tragedies. For this reason, you must be courageous enough to have the strength of spirit to document this exciting movement through life, which, as said earlier on, come to you as a journey, but it is a long journey. A long journey that I've decided to call an odyssey, which means a long journey containing all kinds of mixtures of incidences of the good, of the bad, and of course of the ugly. So I've decided to call my book A Life of Courage, the Odyssey of Enitan Famewo. Again, I must reveal to my prospective readers that when you are happily married, man or woman, your journey through life is blissfully intertwined with that of your spouse. As I have talked about my life as Enitan, my husband constantly appears in my narrative, and so it is with my husband too, Professor Christopher Famewo. Thinking in this vein, I bring to you the event that not too long ago was designed to celebrate my husband, and during the celebration of his exemplary and glorious life, I found myself featuring as a heroine. I may not be mentioning names because I respect you all that attended, but I've put together a documentary package that will show you exactly what I mean. Everybody that attended this event remained very precious in my memory, and that is why I have put together this short television documentary.
Thank you, all my Father, for giving us your Son, and leaving your Spirit still, and walk all night.
My name is Lord Isabellion. I serve as the coordinator for College of Medicine Enitan Society. I have the great pleasure in welcoming you to this special occasion of the College of Medicine Enitan Society Interdepartmental Debate Competition, dedicated to the memory of one of our who lived among us and loved us, and we don't love them, the name of Professor Christopher Famewo.
Of this occasion. The Professor Famewo was my teacher in this medical school. So it is as expected that what happened could easily, because being younger, I think it is in my position and privilege to say something about the departed. He was a very good teacher to several of us of that generation and contemporary of a few people here present. Professor Famewo was an exemplary teacher. He lived and died for the cause of this nation. While several of us emigrated and didn't come back, he came back. I would like to commend the College of Medicine Literary and Debating Society for honoring him with this debate. And I think it is an act of gratitude for generations yet unborn to be able to recognize quality leadership, exemplary stewardship, for which Professor Famewo was noted for. He was, for those of us who knew him, he was a fine, dashing young man. He looked every bit an aristocrat. He looked every bit and talked every bit like a very good teacher and a very eminent consultant and aesthetician.
Professor Famewo was an erudite scholar. He was the most loving and dependable husband. And as a father, he demonstrated an unrestrained love for his children. One of his last great joys was that he was blessed to become a grandfather. Christopher Ekundayo Famewo was a God-fearing, selfless, and upright man. He always demonstrated an unfailing courtesy towards his colleagues, other healthcare workers, and to his students. And I can say that from first-hand experience. He was one of our best role models. He was ever positive in his approach to issues. He lived by example rather than by precepts. He was gentle and principled, humble yet courageous, patient and full of love. May God Almighty bless his enduring legacy.
The title of my poem is Strength for the Strong, and it is actually dedicated to Mrs. Famewo. The intro to that poem reads thus: emergency, chaos, in the stretcher, blood, rapid breathing, silence. Great soap have become light like pollens. I never knew the light to shine, but the light to reflect, talks the talk and walks the walk. Better than any written works, as you teach us. And now his memory lives in and flows on, deeper than the blood of Diop's Africa, so that even I, the toddler, can say, great teacher, we attend your speech. The unaffected address that seeks to reach us all. Generous have been your gifts to us, your giving of thoughts and measured words, and enhancing our sense of worth wherever we might be, fragmented, shallow, often suffused by seemingly ineluctable despair. Your words seep deep through an inspiring tide. Your bright and honest gaze irradiates our thoughts. But Mama, faith, you help me still back myself. You help me reason. You help me have faith in human union. You help me believe that only the flintstones can spark off a sustainable fire. That fire of faith that was born within. Never to be quenched by the darkness of the night, but kindled by the whiteness of immortality. Mama, you make me ask, us, the inductees into the light step, when these rivulets of praise and thoughts are over, will we still raise our heads to sing in unison? Will we think the thoughts of candor, chew the words of honesty and swallow the bitterness of truth? Will we look into each other's eyes, into our own eyes, and truly say, we were awake while he slept? Thank you.
College of Medicine, Literacy and Debating Society, also known as Comlideso. Throughout my life, I will continue to thank you. I love you all, and I will always love you.
Here is the man. There is the path. Where is the destination? He made for the path, and the path becomes an endless journey through the shores of 1,000 worlds.
I must state with emphasis that it is very important for any of my children and grandchildren and my dearly beloved in-laws to ensure that at any time they are present in Ibadan, a visit to the College of Medicine is a must for all of them, because you must all in the family forever appreciate what friends and colleagues of Ekundayo Famewo have done for him. It will hurt deeply if any of you visit Ibadan and fail to visit our dear College of Medicine. Please, my dear ones, do try and obtain a copy. Expect me to give you more information at a later date. My profound gratitude is also put on record here in this documentary package. I must, however, assure you that you will know more about my life of courage as an Odyssey if you try, for the love that we all have for ourselves, have a copy of my book. My name is Enitan Adesalu Famewo.